Hey guys, here I am today again. I'm going to be going through 3 examples of factorizing quadratics for you. So please follow along. Hopefully this video you can pause it as we go and just check your understanding. So what I suggest you do is have a go at all these 3 before watching the tutorial video and then see if your answers align with mine in my process. So I'm going to start with number 1. The first thing I'm going to notice about this is that there's nothing in front of the x squared. Straight away, I'm going to label this as an easy one, right? It's going to be pretty straightforward as long as I follow the process. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the factors of 48. Because it's negative 48, I know that it's going to be a plus and a minus, and I want something that's a difference of 13. I'm going to go 1, 48, 2, 24, 3, and 16. And I can stop here because I notice 3 and 16 is a difference of negative 13. So I want, it's negative 13. So that means the bigger number is going to be negative and the smaller number will be positive. So it's going to be plus 3 minus 16. Those are my 2 numbers. So my answer is going to be x plus 3 in one bracket, x minus 16 in the other bracket. And that's done. And I can test it out because positive 3 times negative 16 equals negative 48. Okay, the next one, I see there's a number in front of the x squared, which means this could be a hard one. The first thing I'm going to check though is, can I divide everything by 2? That means the 2, the 16, and the 40. And I think, yes, I can. So let's do that. Let's just divide everything by 2 first, and that's going to give me x squared minus 8x minus 20. And don't forget that 2 out in front. So now I've transformed it from what looked like a difficult one into an easy one. I can follow that same process as before. Factors of 20 are 1, 20, 2, and 10, 4, and 5. I'm looking for a difference of 8 because it's a negative 8 or a negative 20. So I'm going to go, I think it's going to be plus 2 minus 10. So that means I'm going to go x plus 2 and x minus 10. Those are my brackets. And don't forget to put that 2 outside. That comes from there. And that's my final answer. So those things, we will get lots of those little easy ones in the MCAT, but they'll be in the context of other questions. Now moving to this far right one, this looks like a hard one, and that's exactly what you want, because you know if you can get this and we can solve it, we can get a straight merit. So let's make sure we follow our process. The first thing we're going to do is identify we have an A, a B, and a C. Oh, A is 12, B is positive 2, and C is negative 4. So our AC is equal to 12 times negative 4 is negative 48. So it's really important you have your multiplying pretty good and you're doing some practice. So I now want to find factors of 48 that have a difference of 2. 1, 48, 2, 24, 3, 16, 4, and 12. What else do we have? I'm going to go 8 and 6. And there it is, 8 and 6. So I'm going to go plus 8 minus 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub that out. And now my next step is 12x squared plus 8x minus 6x minus 4. Now I'm actually going to rearrange those two because I think the 8 and the 4 go together and the 6 and the 12 go together a bit better. So I'm actually going to rewrite that. I'm going to rub that out. I'm going to make it minus 6x plus 8x. You don't have to do that, it just makes it a bit easier. So now I factorize my first half, and I know I can pull out 6 as a common factor and 1x. So it's going to go 6x, x, 2x minus 1. And I can check that works. That's 6x times 2x equals 12x squared. And 6x times negative 1 is minus 6x. Then I'll do the second half. And I think I've got 4 as a common factor. But I know that this bracket must be 2x minus 1 no matter what. Which means outside I have to put plus 4. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine the ones in front of the brackets into one bracket. 6x plus 4 is one bracket. And then I keep the 2x minus 1 as the second bracket. And that's it. All done. So hopefully that helps. Check you're working. It's the process that's really important, and making sure you're comfortable with identifying the kind of question and what happens next. That's it for today. Please remember, keep sending me your questions. I'm happy to do anything like this and make another video. Thanks, guys.